4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach.
Alright guys, so before I get started with my predictions, I'd just like to say Dominic Reyes is not in the video game, so I picked some random fighter in the light heavyweight division. But anyway, so predicting UFC 247, there's two fights on the main card that I'm not too sure who the competitors are. So for the sake of the video and for me not knowing who they are, not having any knowledge about them, I'm not going to predict their fights. With that being said, I'm going to predict the 3 fights that I do know all the fighters in, and that the one is kicking off the main card. It is Derek Lewis versus Elar Latifi. I definitely butchered his name, but that's in the heavyweight division. Not much to go off of here. I think Derek Lewis is just going to knock him out, plain and simple. He's been looking good ever since that loss from Cormier. He was looking good up to the loss from Cormier, so no reason to believe why he shouldn't win. He's the 6th ranked heavyweight at the moment, so Latifi is the 12th ranked heavyweight, I believe, at the current moment. So I have Derek Lewis by knockout. I'm going to say round 2, if not round 1. But you never know, man. The heavyweight division is always unpredictable because it's the heaviest hitting division. So you get caught with one shot, you could be knocked out. But Derek Lewis, I think he's going to win by knockout. On to the co-main event, it is Valentina Shevchenko versus Caitlin Shokengan. Sure. And this is for the women's flyweight title. So, let me start off by saying I think Valentina Shevchenko is going to win. With that being said, the thing about Caitlin, I think I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right, Caitlin. A lot of people are counting her off because they don't know who she is, right? And that's a really big mistake, because if you look at, let's say, Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holm, right? Heading into that fight, nobody knew who Holly Holm was. Or if you did, then, you know, the majority of people didn't know who she was, right? So, and Ronda Rousey at the time was considered the greatest female fighter of all time, right? So everyone bet Rousey. Everyone said Ronda was going to absolutely destroy her, and look what happened. Holly Holm knocked her out with a head kick, and she won. So I think this is kind of like a similar situation. A lot of people don't know who Caitlin is. She's got good striking. She's got good head movement. I mean, her stand-up game is incredible. So I think for people writing her off right away, just they don't know the name, so people write them off. I don't like when people do that, because it's the fight game. Anything can happen. With that being said, though, I am going to choose Valentina Shevchenko to win. I think it's going to be a hard matchup for her. I don't think she's just going to breeze through it like everyone else is saying. I think Valentina wins by decision, to be honest with you. I don't think there's going to be a finish in this fight. So I think we are going to see the best of Caitlin, though. So I think she's going to become a really good household name after this fight, if she puts on a good performance, which I think she will. But I still have Valentina winning by decision. And with that, we go to the main event of the evening. This for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. It is Jon Jones versus Dominic Reyes. Now, like I said just a few moments ago, how people don't know who Caitlin was. Dominic Reyes, nobody knows who this guy is, right? He's coming in, he's 12-0. He knocked out Chris Weidman, which to me isn't really a big accomplishment. Chris Weidman hasn't really been the same. He has 2 fluky victories over Anderson Silva, to be honest with you. The first knockout of Anderson Silva that he got, Silva was kind of fucking around, ducking around, so, and he got clipped. So if Silva actually gave a damn about that fight and he actually took him seriously, does Weidman win that fight? Probably not. And then you have the second fight where obviously Silva broke his leg. And was he winning that fight? Was he gonna lose that fight? Nobody knows, right? So knocking out Chris Weidman now in 2019, Dominic Reyes, I mean, not the biggest accomplishment, man. So you have a guy who's 12-0. He essentially has maybe one or two good opponents that he's actually faced, quality opponents, versus Jon Jones, who, in my opinion, greatest light heavyweight of all time. How can he not be greatest light heavyweight of all time? How can he not? This guy's beaten Daniel Cormier twice. This guy's beaten Alexander Gustafsson twice. This guy has beaten Machida, Chael Sonnen. The list goes on and on of who he's beaten. Thiago Santos, Anthony Smith. Just everybody, right? He's beaten everybody. He's beaten the best of the best. He beat Rampage Jackson. I can't remember if he faced Rashad Evans or not, but the point is, he's every household name that Jon Jones has fought, he's beaten. He's beaten every single opponent. He is 26-0. The 20. Don't be misguided by the 25-1. He's 26-0. He has never been defeated ever. So with that, and he's beaten the best of the best. This isn't like some Dominic Reyes. Oh, I beat one or two quality guys, so now I'm in contention for a title shot. Jon Jones has beaten everybody. Daniel Cormier, before Jon Jones, was considered the greatest light heavyweight of all time. Olympic wrestler. He went to the Olympics, and Jon Jones took him down, 3 or 4 times in their first fight. Took him down again in the second fight, knocked him out. Right? So, I think Dominic Reyes has a punching chance, but I mean, hey, we said that about Thiago Santos. We said that about Anthony Smith. They had punching chances, and Jon Jones picked them apart. Right? That Jon Jones' IQ is unmatched. The only person who has the IQ of Jon Jones in a fight is Georges St. Pierre. That is it. It's his head movement, his footwork, his grappling, his wrestling. Jon Jones is the complete package. Right? He is the Georges St. Pierre of this generation, right? Georges St. Pierre was the complete package. If you wanted to wrestle with GSP, if you wanted to grapple with GSP, if you wanted to strike with GSP, GSP would do them all, right? That's what Jon Jones is. Jon Jones, doesn't matter if you take him down, it doesn't matter if you want to grapple with him, it doesn't matter if you want to stand up and strike. He beat you in every single way. He can knock you out, he can submit you. It doesn't matter what Jon would. Pick your poison, right? So I think Jon Jones finishes Dominic Reyes, to be honest. I think Dominic Reyes, his only chance is on the feet, and Jon Jones is just too good, man. I don't think Dominic Reyes is the guy to beat Jon Jones. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to count out Dominic Reyes because he's got power. He's got the striking ability, but I mean, dude, we said that about Thiago Santos, and look what happened. It speaks for itself. I think Jon Jones finishes Dominic Reyes round 3. I think Jon Jones here, he needs a finish, right? He's had back-to-back decision victories. Not to say that decision victories aren't, victory is a victory, right? But for me, Jon Jones, it's been a while since he got a finish. I think he needs a finish to take that next step. I think when Jon wins this fight, he's gonna call out Stipe. I think he's wiped out the entire division. There's no one left for him. It's time to move up. It's time to go to the heavyweights. It's time to fight Stipe. It's time to fight Francis Ngannou. It's time to fight Daniel Cormier potentially for a third time. It's time to fight these heavyweights that are coming up. Light heavyweight, dude, there's no one left. There's nobody left. Corey Anderson, maybe, but I think Jon Jones beats him too. If Jon wants to challenge himself, he goes up to heavyweight and he fights there. Or, like Dana White said in an interview yesterday, if Jon Jones wants to stay and clean up the light heavyweight division, he's done that, right? But for me, it's just there's nothing left for him down there. You have all the light heavyweight records. You've been the champion for God knows how long. You've been stripped of it, so I don't consider that. I think Jon Jones, you can call Daniel Cormier the champion or whatever. When Jon Jones faced him the second time, Jon Jones was the champion. Jon Jones got stripped. He never lost the title. He just got stripped of it. So, I mean, Jon Jones was the champion. Jon Jones has technically been the light heavyweight champion since what, 2011? 2011, I think. It's been 9 years, guys. Like, he has every record in the book in the light heavyweight division. It's time to move up, time to face the heavyweights. So that's what I think that's what I think he should do. If/when he beats Dominic Reyes. And with that being said, those are my predictions. So I don't know the other two, the fights on the main card. I don't know the fighters, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, I have Derrick Rose by knockout round 2 over Latifi in the heavyweight division. I have Valentina Shevchenko beating Caitlin, I don't know her last name, for the women's flyweight. And I think Valentina should get a rematch with Amanda Nunes, or maybe you face Joanna Jędrzejczyk when she if she can beat her next opponent, which I'm forgetting off the top of my head. And then I have Jon Jones, hopefully by finish. I think we need to see a Jon Jones finish. It's been a while. He's got some decision victories over Anthony Smith, Thiago Santos. We need a Jon Jones. We need a Jon Jones knockout or submission or something. We need, if he wants to prove that he's the greatest, period. Not just on the light heavyweight. He wants to prove he's the greatest, period. We need to see finishes, right? You can't be the greatest if you just keep winning by decision. You need finishes. You need stoppage. You need highlight reels, right? That's what the fans want to see. That's what Dana White wants to see. So. But with that being said, that's going to be it for me. Let me know what your predictions are in the comments, all that other good stuff. And with that, we're going to face Gokhan Saki. I probably butchered that name too. So yeah, we're going to face him as Jon Jones, and that'll be it.
You ready?
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. There's the kick. Big elbow, beautiful there, elbow. Spinning back fist. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, what a leg kick. Both guys landing big shots.
Hard straight punch. Nasty combinations here. Good shots by the champion. Showing the punch. That one hurt.
Well, he got clipped to the body there, Joe. Left his midsection wide open. He's become a little bit susceptible to that shot by almost leaning in, moving into his opponent's offense. Not a good look there.
Very nice shots landing. Good defense there.
Jones gets in the clinch. Lands a hip toss.
Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh.
Vicious elbow lands to the head.
And a very crisp elbow once again lands.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Big shot. Jon's taking his back.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Nasty ground and pound to the body. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. And look at that, he's up.
Front kick by Jones. Under 2 minutes to go. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Jones has got the double underhooks here on the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it. One underhook here. Now he's got the double underhooks.
Tying up the clinch, looking for openings. Back to over-under.
Jones has got the double underhooks here in the clinch now. Pummels under, maintains the underhook.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch. Body kick, look at that. You can tell that body shot hurt him bad.
Back to the feet.
Yes, takedown. Man, what a round, what a round. Let's take a look at it again here.
All right, round 2. Wow!
He's in trouble, he's in trouble. Oh,
Big
vicious
knee.
knee.
Huge right hand.
Oh, he's out.
That'll do it.
Landed a huge kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a tremendous kick to end the fight tonight. That might be the biggest highlight of his UFC career. He certainly didn't telegraph it, but he got full force and extension behind it, and his opponent had absolutely no chance after that weapon was thrown. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miliatis going to stop this contest at 17 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones.
And still the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. And you want to talk about style points. How about the knockout in defense of his title here tonight? I don't know that I've ever seen that type of reaction out of his corner. They're usually measured and tempered, but they wanted this one in the worst way. They got it. They got the finish. And the celebration is officially on. Congrats to the 205-pound king.